got a whole fucking heater set up inside his garage with chairs. He be outside all the fucking time, clearly.
He basically made that his man cave.
He said he wanted to make the toy room downstairs a man cave, but his wife wanted to have it as a toy room. Although it's 3 bedrooms all the way upstairs.
Right.
But they working on trying to have another baby, so she wanted to have it over once they had the baby. But they've been working on it for 3 years. I wish we had the house. And I got a feeling they got all type of unnecessary shit in me. Like nice though. Like,
yeah, your tires was 7 something. So I just opened up another car.
Through them? You could have went to the other place.
The other place probably would have been more.
Says who? Your mom said she hates going to big old tires because they are overpriced.
That's what you just told me to go to.
Who?
You telling me to go there.
I never told you to go to big old tires.
So where else would I go to then?
I was telling you to go to the place in Oakdale.
That's Big Old Tires.
Oh, it is? Oh, I don't know the name. Shit, I just know where it's at. Oh, so you had to open another one?
I didn't go to Big Old Tires. I just told you I was in Maple at Discount Tires.
Right, so why would you have went to...
Because Discount Tires was right there, and I thought it was just going to be as easy as fixing the flat. But your tires was bald, so you needed new tires, or almost bald.
I was like, well, I would tell Dad to put the shit back on so you can drive it up to Oakdale.
Regardless, still would have been paying for tires.
The point I'm making is you wouldn't have damaged your credit more than what it is. I mean, I appreciate you. Thank you for taking a sacrifice.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
They do everything that's
tires. As a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
I should have ran to Tasha how she asked me to come up with where can you use her juicer with her? Because she got the juicer.
Oh yeah, that probably would have been a good idea.
Yeah, I am like, she got some,
let's go now. Cougar 19.
Ginger to juice.
Oh, you said you was over there?
Yeah.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
Hey.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea.
Fine.
Slow him down.
You so damn thirsty. I was going to say, wait till tomorrow at noon. Here I come. Shit. Wait for me. I'm on my way. I'm going to sneak away. I'm on my way. Okay, bye.
She ain't got Kavan?
No, you got Kavan?
This is Henry.
You got Kavan?
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Hell no.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and
Anthony,
3.
trying to get rid. Okay, so wait. Don't wait for me. I'm not playing.
Running the ball well, they told us need to get him going. Runs
okay,
like that
wait for me. I'm on my way. Bye.
Leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Hey, Lance and AJ!
Offensive line, they'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
How much you bet
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second.
I'm about to run to Tasha's house. Do y'all want to go over there with me?
Big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was
AJ, you want to go?
I thought this was the area we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be
Lance
true.
said no.
Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run.
Oh, you don't want to go because your eye. He said he don't want to go because
people
his eye.
across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
That boy something else.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A first down carry for Henry. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Andy, you stressing me out.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I got you. I got you.
A run for Nick Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They're going to look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Thaddeus Moss, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score 7. 49ers nothing. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away.
They had McDonald's. I don't know if they ate after that.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Wipe off these ugly ass eyebrows. I didn't do one.
Who did them?
My coworker was trying to see what color,
Oh, Jay trying to have a game night.
when?
Tonight?
Oh, no, tell me no. You go ahead and have fun.
He just texted.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
The collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
A gain of a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
57 the mic. 57 the mic.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon.
The pass.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's...
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Across, around the corner.
Henderson will try to run for the first. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
You think you'll be back by like 8?
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Gotcha, gotcha.
The one she got originally cost like $180, but she got it on Black Friday for $103 on Amazon.
Okay.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
This is Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Under crunch. Hurt. You got to get moving, man. Man, moving. You got to get that.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. That result, really no surprise. That's what we're becoming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings? Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
Okay, break. Mike 57. You want this?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Cho. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Check. Fresno. 70 Timberwolves.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
go now. Cougar 19. Watch the pass. Here we go.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player.
And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Hey, let's go. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
47-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Timberwolves. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, D. Bang, 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 bang. Riggs.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb.
I got him.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get it.
Again, it's Mixon. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
49ers. Rip right.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Jack. 70 Timberwolf.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Let's get it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Back to throw again. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Browns 10, 49ers 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
AJ, what are you doing?
The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Let's
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Kinlaw in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Watch out for Hill on the return. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Their own 39-yard line.
AJ, you want your iPad?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great...
And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
Bullshit.
And retract the chunk play.
Get it off the table.
There to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Liking 18. Right here. 3 buzz. Hawk 70.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Brought down by Khalil Mack. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Check 31.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. A draw play for Mixon. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Here's a run with Mixon, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the 49ers have now taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Niners 14.
Here. Here, come here.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah, on the spit.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run it again with Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a 1st down.
Watch 54. Gotta do better.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 54. 19 Lion. Check. Watch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
I'm coming. Hey. Right there. 54. Right there.
Back to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Don't let him breathe.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen.
Derrick Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call.
Chap 60, chap 60. Mike 54. On the ball. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike.
He's back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown.
What the fuck, man?
And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try, and you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Check Mike 33. So we got man. Mike check 33. Hey, defense, let's go. Panther 11. Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Get your swerve on. Mike check 33. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Keep it up. 18, Pioneer. Mike check 33.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. 14. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the
We did a lot for the wins. Came in and dropped on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never